Shalom. 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 Y'all, I got some fire right here in my hands. It just came in the mail. I've been waiting for this thing for a couple months. Y'all ready? I'm gonna turn this phone around. I only read part of the introduction and it already got me like, what? So, this book is called Druids, Preachers of Immortality. And Rose, take a look. Take a look. He's breaking his leg. Take a look. That's a big dog. So let's get it popping, y'all. Do I need to flip this around? Y'all, I'm going to, I read, I think, a sentence in the introduction. And it had me like, what are you saying? You know? So, if anybody knows, y'all know about my interior light that loves to cut off and everything. So, I have found something to handle that problem, so y'all don't keep hearing me go clicker, 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 lights going on and off, on and off. All right. Hold on, let me make sure I'm right where I'm at. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this thing's something else, y'all. Even I can tell something else because I just like scan through the pages, just like looking and jumping on words here and there. But even with that, this thing got some fire in it, yo. I mean, some real fire. I just gotta make sure I'm reading what I saw. Yeah. Okay, I think it was. Yeah, here it is. Alright, if I mess up on some words, don't judge me. Smile and laugh at me, or laugh with me. Don't want to be teased. Please, no one tease me. Because I've noticed something. When you make mistakes, and you're talking to the pale people, they have to insult you and call you stupid and dumb and, you know, all those other names. But, you know, like I tell them, you won't say that to my face. Yeah, dig me. Alright, let me stop acting simple. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Alright, so this is the foreword. The Celtic languages. Sorry. I messed up already. What's that noise? Oh. The Celtic languages, which belong to the so-called Indo-European group. They already throwing shots. You know what I mean? Indo-European group of related tongues are very ancient, as is the entire Celtic tradition. They are divided by, what is this? Philologists, sorry y'all, into two main groups. The first of these is known as P-Celtic or Brythonic, Gaulish, Celt, Iberian, Laponic in Italy, and British. It actually has the letter N, Italy and British. All right. Now known as Welsh. This latter group includes Britain spoken in Brittany, the terrain of the powerful Gaulish tribe of Veneti, who were subjected by the Romans in 56 BC. In the 6th and 7th century AD, incomers from southwest Britain speaking Welsh resettled the region and established the foundations of modern Brittany. It is likely that native Veneti, something like that, still remained and intermarried with incomers. The second group of Celtic origin is known as the Q Celtic, or the Gaudalic group, spoken by the Gauls. There is evidence that both P and Q Celtics were at one time used on the continent as place names and deity names suggest. Moreover, the famous colony calendar employs both P and Q forms. Ireland is named after its eponymous, I can't say certain words, y'all. Eponymous goddess Eru, yeah. And the genetic form of the name Aaron, yeah, came into the common usage. Gaelic was also spoken in the Isles of Man, and became the language of the northwestern Highlands and Islands of Scotland from the 5th century AD. The Picts of Scotland and probably Northern Ireland used a different language, possibly non-Indo-European in origin. It's just so funny how they know everybody's history. Oh yeah, well, you probably would if you stole everybody's stuff, right? Of course you would. Although both Gaudalic and Brythonic elements have been identified in their inscriptions and appear in their king lists, the Celtic language changed and were modified with the passage of time, and it came to be confusing when we find that names are spelt in different ways according to the dates of the text. For example, the divine hero can be spelt Fion or Finn. The goddess Medib is spelled Maeve or Maeve. I'm thinking that's Maeve, but it might be Maeve or something like that. And so on. It is a specialist subject, and the reader is advised to consult such scholarly works as Professor Glenville Price's brilliantly edited. Oh, he changed stuff. Encyclopedia of Language of Europe, Blackwell, Oxford, 1998. So the scholar decided he wanted to change stuff. Why? To fit their narrative. Even if they change the names, it fits their narrative. Yep. The problem of attempting to reconstruct an early society by way of linguistics evidence alone need not to be emphasized, and we are extremely fortunate to have the support of today's highly sophisticated archaeological techniques. Yeah, I bet you are honored and everything because of your sophisticated thievery and stuff. I understand. You guys can steal like no other. You can manipulate and you can lie like no other. And you can also destroy like no other. There is none like you in the stealing killing, and destroying department. You have that department sold up. Oh, wait a minute. I know somebody else that does that. His name is the devil. He comes to kill, steal, and destroy. Oh, there we go. Well, you know what they say about OJ's glove, right? If the glove don't fit, you must have quit. But guess what? That glove fit like a mug, and we got his shoe. And his hair follicle. What? Let's go. Introduction. They have philosophers and theologians who are held in much honor and are called druids. They have soothsayers, too, of great renown, who tell the future by watching the flights of birds and by observation of the entrails of liars. Right there. See that? By the entrails of victims, they're lying. See, right here is where, when we're reading stuff, you got to understand that they will try to twist stuff to make you sound barbaric so it can give them the excuse on why they did what they did. That's why they do that. And I should have brought my other book out into the car, because the other book, the Columbus book I was reading before, right? The one I matched with the other Celtic book. It literally talks about the same thing about them. They said they observed a 7-year-old little boy on a sacrificial altar with his chest cavity ripped open and his heart missing. You know what I mean? That's what they put in the book, the Columbus book. So they do this stuff, and they called it an abomination, and it was so horrible they couldn't believe it. So, we got to go kill everybody, and that's what they do, man. They set out campaigns to sit there and lie, so they can come and kill, steal, and destroy. And the funny thing is, right? They doing that right now. They doing it right now. They've been doing that to us for I don't know how long. Look at all the news which comes with the brothers killing or whatever, or a man kills this. Listen, let me be honest with y'all. You get a cop, he gunned down a brother. They say it was a good shooting, and then they tell us, the black man lunged at him and he had a magical gun, but it disappeared when they shot him in his back 25 times and he dropped. You know what I mean? The gun just dissolved into the earth or whatever like that. But that's what they do, y'all. And they really good at what they do. They done perfected their kill, steal, and destroy. So for anybody, and this is no disrespect to nobody, I don't want you to take this the wrong way, but for any of my brothers and sisters that's listening to my voice right now, if you think that there is an entity running around talking about he's going to take the Father's place, or he's going to start a great war between him and the Father, like they tell you in their books, their new tunes and all that, if that's what you believe, then you're being led down the wrong path. And that path, when you get to the end of it, it's got a big giant lake with a bunch of fire in it. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, you should start noticing and listening out for the screams now. So, at least when you get too close, you can detour and turn around and go back the other way, or run the other way, because the only thing that's running around killing, stealing, and destroying is these people. And this is why in Isaiah 12, how have you fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning, son of the dawn? It tells you, I think it's 26. It says, they that look upon thee and see thee and consider, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble and did weaken the nations? Is this the man? He did not say, is this the angel? He did not say, is this the spirit? He did not say, is this the seraphim? He did not say, is this the cherubim? He did not say, is this the brother of Zeus or Esos or Jesus? He didn't say none of that. He said, Is this the man? Man. Yeah, right. So, that's something you need to really get in your mind and in your heart. Pray to the Father. Ask Him to take that lie out of your spirit, because there is no fallen angel running around talking about he gonna take the Father's place. And even like with the 251 angels that came down on Mount Hermon, they did not get ejected from heaven. They were watchers. They had a job, and they left their habitation. They decided, they made a pact amongst each other to leave their holy habitation and to defile their spiritual bodies with the flesh of women by having sex, bumping and grinding. So all that they talking about, these fallen angels and everything, what are you talking about? They're making up stuff, y'all. And that should not be in your spirit. You should not have that on your mind. You shouldn't be thinking like that, because what that does is it corrupts. It corrupts everything else. So when you start thinking and you listening to the word of the Father, and you read the book of Enoch, which is the word of the Father, and he's talking about these angels, and you thinking about some damn angels that started a war in heaven, and all of a sudden they got kicked out, where it clearly tell you that these dudes were up in the heavens watching us, which is the skies up there, right? Probably right outside the probably right there in the sky. The heavens is the sky, or it could be outside the barrier. They could have been inside the barrier. Well, however you put it, they saw women and they said, "Dang, she look good as woo, man." Hey, Zazo, what's up, bro? I'm gonna get that one right there. That one, the one with the dunk. What, the dunk? Yeah, the dunk. I got to get that. I'm going down. What's up? He said, oh, let me call everybody else, because, we might not get forgave for this one, bro. They gonna say, nah, I don't think Dad gonna be mad. Come on, man, we did other stuff. He ain't, you know what I mean? And plus, look what he made. Like, he know that it's gonna be tempting to us. So, what happened? They got together. They like, yo, listen, man, look at that joint. He like, yo, look at her hair. Oh my God, look at that caramel skin. Just like we think. You know what I'm saying? Look at her legs. Look at her hips. Oh my God, look at her butt. You know. You think they ain't think like that? Boom. What happened? What in the world is that? What happened, y'all? What is that? Is that my leg? Oh. So, what happened? They got together. They said, we gonna make a pact amongst each other. If I fall, you fall, bro. We gonna ride this joint out, and we gonna hope he don't kick our behinds. You know what I'm saying? They really thought they was gonna get up out of that joint. And if you don't think they was gonna get up out of it, if they knew for sure that their punishment was gonna be that bad, they wouldn't have did that, yo. Think about it. So, now, they slide down, they land on Mount Hermon. They go straight, go get the chicks. They go from right from the gate. The first thing they went for is what? The women. Man, I want that one right there. The one with the brown eyes. You know, come on, man. Like, come on, y'all. It wasn't no war. They came down to do what we doing. And that's what it was. And what happened is when they was down here and they was doing what they was doing, they got comfortable. Just like, and I'm gonna put it like this because a lot of people will be able to understand. Just like when us men get out here back in the day, in the 90s, and we started hustling. When we first started hustling, we were so cautious. We paid attention to every little thing. Everything. But as time went on, and the more sales we made, and the more money we made, we got comfortable. And our eye was not directed at every car that rolled down the block, or every car that pulled up on the sidewalk, or some dude that you don't know out of nowhere asking to buy something, but he looked like he never smoked a bag of crack in his life. Like, that's what they did. They got comfortable and they started doing all types of stuff because they got comfortable. You see? And guess what? then Dad sent that judgment out. Hey, here it is. Listen. So when they heard about it, you know what I mean? Because there's spirits all over the place. There's spirits everywhere. You don't think them spirits came or was talking about it or told, you know what I mean? They could have told them. You don't know how it went. But however it went, they found out about that and they was shook. What they do? They went up in a cave, up in a mountain, huddled up in a corner. Guess who else gonna be up in the cave in the mountain, huddled up in the corner? Yeah, the same one that I'm telling y'all that's the devil. He said, I'm gonna dig you out the den of the rocks. Huh? Yes, sir. So they were huddled up in the corner, y'all. Enoch came to them. Like, he probably looked like, look at this right here. You nuts. Y'all caused all that drama out there. All them people fighting, killing each other, all this stuff going on, and now y'all over here in the corner scared. I don't know what. You know what I really want to say, but you know, y'all over here scared, shook, like a halfway crook. Did the crime but couldn't do that bid. You know what I mean? So when he told them what their judgment was, man, listen, you imagine the crying and the screaming that went on up in that joint, and then to make it even worse, it's to show you the Most High got a crazy sense of humor, right? He got a sense of humor, and he can be really, really vicious sometimes. When you do him wrong, oh man, his anger is something serious. You hear me? He let them be free, the wrong, and not bound, and watched all their children destroy each other. Think about that. You had the angels destroying some. Then you had the war with them destroying each other. Isn't that what we were doing? Destroying each other? You may not call it a war, but turn on your TV, y'all. Come on, let's use common sense. These are bloodlines getting wiped out. This is what's really going on. When you look, every city in America, my fault, every city on this earth, all these Hebrews are fighting each other. These children. It's not just America, it's everywhere. And you gonna tell me that's not bloodlines? Think about that. What did I say, y'all? If I died and I didn't have children with my wife, my brother has to, what? Take my wife, impregnate her or whatever, and, you know, take her for a wife also, so that what? My ass can come back. Look what's happening. How many kids done lost their life, and that's most of these fathers' only child. Think about this, y'all. You've seen all these young men dying. That is the Most High judgment. He said, I will not leave my house unpunished. We talking about, oh, we need to talk, we need to have this and that and this and these groups, and because these children lost. Judgment. All you gotta do is pay attention. When things happen that does not have no type of control to it, like with these children, out of nowhere, they started murdering each other. Like getting up to go to school in the morning, and it's everywhere. I'm talking about everywhere. It's on the islands. It's in America. Every city in America. It's in Europe, Britain, everywhere. Killing each other over internet, talking on the thing. The whatever that thing called, and y'all gonna say that ain't a judgment? Yeah, right. Y'all better listen to the Most High when he speak, man. When he said, I'm not gonna leave my people unpunished. Yeah, well, guess what? Thank the Most High that it ain't your child. I mean, don't get me wrong, I feel for the ones that it's happening to, I really do. But if you wicked, you wicked. And like he said, when I called, you didn't listen. After that, it's nothing you can do. What you need to do is work out your own salvation and worry about you, yours, and the brothers and sisters that's trying to follow the Father and their family. That's what you need to worry about. For the ones that's not doing it and you come to them and they constantly cast you away, you know what to do. It ain't no, what else can you do? And then when you see the judgment get handed down on them, okay. This is judgment. Yes, it is. And it's worldwide. And these devils know that. But let's get it. All right. Where was that? Oh, soothsayers. 2 of the great renown who tell the future by watching the flights of birds and by observation of the entrails of victims, and anyone waits upon their word. Everyone. I'm sorry, y'all. Even though we know the entrail thing is a whole lie, but yeah, let's go. Okay, the early Celtic world and archanism, social structure of religious attitudes. I said attitude. Sorry, guys. All right. The main source for the study of the Celtic origins and subsequent history are the inevitable travelers' tales, which contain some items of great interest. However, it must be noted that they are of unequal quality and value. Nevertheless, they provide us with some of our earliest glimpses into the rapidly evolving Celtic world. How is something evolved? Like, yo, you know what kills me about these people, y'all? All this, but they will not tell you. All right, y'all. The black people, the Negroes that we got oppressed, this is them. Not one, you know, I mean, well, there's a couple saying it, but for the most part, they won't say that. Amongst these, of course, we must rate the prolific, sometimes colorful, and perhaps not always abstract observation of the ethnographers used in conjunction with the evidence for Celtic place and river names, some of which, especially the river names, must be of very great antiquity. They do provide framework, at least, into which we may fit the pieces of evidence for the early Celtic world. Also, there are the comments of the Celtic world, looking in upon itself, the Celts, through Celtic eyes. Finally, we depend for much information from the writings and the classics from Greek and then Roman. Of course, you notice, and I will quote this again, our brother Judas said it, they will stick their stinky butts right in there. Like these people were around, they were not around. They wasn't even thought of. Alright, y'all, you know what I'm going to do. There's a lot more to introduction, but I'm going to just go ahead and grab a page. I'm going to just slide through. Oh, wait a minute. And I'm going to open up something. The vernacular literatures. Alright, hold on. It was something I saw. I should have stayed right there. What's this? Alright. Just try to find something to read real fast for y'all. Okay. Maybe this will be a good one for y'all, okay? Alright, y'all ready? Druids. During the terrible time in early British history, mid-1st century AD, human sacrifices must have been widely offered on a lavish scale. You see here this bullshit? Excuse me, y'all. I knew I was going to wind up getting upset. You see what I'm saying? You see what they got? They gotta do this. They cannot tell the truth and just keep it a buck. They gotta go ahead and throw some salt in the game to make it, just to justify their brutality and their wickedness. And this is why the Most High is doing what. This is why He exposing them. And it's funny, right? Because there's plenty of people I'll talk to and they just don't want to hear it. But it's gonna come a time, and I noticed something too. Before I even get into that, I remember telling people that we were, the Hebrews, and this is our land and all this stuff, and and talking about the Creator and stuff. And I remember people saying, I had one woman tell me I was evil. She told me Hebrews are evil, and you ain't from here. You a damn African. She told me. She cussed at me and everything. I said, well, thank you for telling me my genealogy. You know what I'm saying? You know me better than I know my own self. But that's how people are. So, but I remember telling people this. I'm talking about, this was years ago. Do you know what's going on right now? Everybody's saying, we're Hebrews. We come from here. We come from there. They're barely saying they from Africa. You got the dummies regurgitating that mess. But for the most part, a vast majority of everybody that know they're Hebrew, guess what they're doing? They ain't talking about no damn Africa. I tell you that much. You know what I'm saying? They call this land Turtle Island. That's what they doing, y'all. And everything. Magic has something. Magic is embedded all around. And this, and I'm going to tell y'all something. That's the main thing they don't want you to know. They do not want you to learn the incantations. They do not want you to learn how to make your spiritual weapons. They do not want you to know how to make these things. And they definitely, because I'm going to tell you this, and this is just a thought that was put in my mind. It's going to come a time when a brother going to be asleep, right? And he going to be told to make a wand, an arrow, an axe, or a cleaver, whatever you want to call it, or some type of weapon, a sword or something like that, to fashion it from hand. Because I'm going to let y'all know now, I'm not buying no wine from no devil. Because you know what they did with that wine when they made it. They blessed it under the name of who? Jesus, the so-called Son of the Most High, when we know like hell we're the sons of the Most High. So, we're not doing that. So I'm not buying nothing that's been offered up to another God. So I'm going to tell you like this. The Most High is going to put it on your spirit to get up one day and make your own weapon. Your own spiritual weapon. And when you do, you're going to make it. You know what I mean? You're going to make it. Because I didn't have a dream, but I had the urge to make a wand. But the wand that I'm making, it has 25 stones on it. Yeah. On the back end. All these different, I ordered the stones already. All these different types of stones, y'all. I'm talking about all types of stones, right? So, think about that. And mine is a bent stick. That's what it is. It's a bent twig or stick or whatever like that. Yeah, so just know that this is going to happen. And they don't want you to learn your magic. And like I said before, I told people, long while back, me and my sister, we were sitting there, and I had all these magic books, these books on magic, and I said, we got to learn this stuff. And she so asked me, are you sure you think so? And then, we agreed to it, but, we lost contact. Let's put it that way. But, listen, y'all. It's high time, dog. It's time to get our magical powers, magic back, which is going to be given to us anyway. But, at the same time, we have to cleanse ourselves. That is very important. Very important. And I mean cleanse yourself. I'm not talking about jumping in the shower, taking a bath. You can call it a ritual. You can call it what you want. But number one cleansing is inside our bodies. We have to purge all this filth out of our bodies. Even if we got to eat certain plants off of trees, man, leaves and stuff. We have to. We have to. Because, listen, the Most High is not going to give us our spiritual powers with corrupt bodies, with defiled flesh. You know the Most High don't play that. Y'all know that, dog. Yeah, come on. So, we have work to do. And I'm going to be honest, man, like, you know, these brothers, man, that got that real, like, I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all, right? I'm not a reader. I read, but I can't sit down and study like that. Oh no. I will get a headache so fast. And I'll lose interest. I'm gonna keep it 100. Like, so I didn't even graduate high school. I said, oh no, I got right up out of that, y'all. I'm gonna keep it 100. Like, I don't care, because I know these schools ain't nothing. They never was, and I never had interest in it, because it was only learning about their bullshit that they stole. That's all it ever was. It ain't ours. They stole it, and they was making us learn all their bullshit. So I didn't want nothing to do with it. And I'm straight out. But it ain't about education. It ain't about that. Because the Father still made it where I can provide for my family, and I make more money than people that got crazy degrees. Crazy degrees. I mean, if I would sit down and show some people how much money I make sometimes in a day doing work, you know, heating, air conditioning, stuff like that, and all the other stuff I do, you'd be ready to quit your job. You know, so that's another thing. Get all this stuff out of your head. Their system, their education, all that stuff is worthless. So that's what I'm saying. Like, when you got to cleanse yourself, we got to cleanse ourselves. I'm talking about mentally, spiritually, physically. Everything has to be clean in order for our stuff to work. You know? And I'm going to tell you, it's going to be 7 or 700. But it's going to be a complete number that's going to get the first ones to get their spiritual powers. Either going to be 7 of us, 70, 700. 7,000, I don't know, but I know it's going to be a complete number. I guarantee you that one. And then from there, people are going to follow suit. We're going to follow suit. Because you're going to want to be able to do what your brother doing. And it's not going to be out of envy. It's going to be out of want. Like, wow, I want to return back to where he's at. I want to go back home to my father, because you're going to want everything that he has, that love. And listen, when y'all know about the love of the Most, y'all know what that feel like. I ain't even got to tell you about that one. Y'all know what that feel like. So it's high time, man. Like, you know, we got to start buying books. And like my thing, like I always tell people, you want to trade a book with me? I don't care. You need a book? I don't care. I will give it to you. If I'm not reading it, I'll give it to you. I got tons of books. You know? So, but this is, we got to get it right, y'all. Like, come on, man. We, as far as I know right now, we are the spotlight. And I'm talking about all the brothers and sisters that's doing the same exact readings. All the ones that have went from This Being Our Land to the Book of Mormon to the Coburn Bible. All these brothers and sisters that's opening up these different books, right? We have the spotlight on us. So we are pretty much the leaders. So we have to lead accordingly. And it's not one person. It's all of us. All of us have a job. All of us bring out certain things. And I'm going to show you, I can prove to you that all of us bring out certain things. And and whatever we bring out is important. I slid off doing videos a lot. Right? Everybody know that. I remember I used to pump out 2 to 3 videos a day. Right? And I stopped. right? Because I wasn't being told to do it, right? And what happened? I do a video here, do a video there. What happened? Our brother Big Judah bring out 4 videos. Bam! What happened? The Most High. I remember. Listen, y'all. I'm gonna tell you this thing's so serious. I gotta put my book down. Let me tell y'all how this went. I'm on my way home. Right? I'm on my way home. So, and on my phone, I watch videos driving. Y'all know, cause the way I hold my phone when I'm doing a video and y'all see it is the way I hold my phone. Listening to people's videos, or I'll put it down if you ain't like showing stuff. And I'm listening to Judah video, and his video goes off, and then there's always these white pastors that come on right behind it, which is really strange. So just telling you, like, they really trying to destroy what he just taught. They really were trying to destroy that. I can tell, because right after every one of Judah videos, there's always something with some white pastors coming on. So that's a serious thing. They really trying to destroy his word, the work that he's doing. So I blank off that joint, off the pastor joint, right? Boom. What happened? The Witcher joint come up, right? Season 2. I was on my way to, where was I going? Get me some mashed potatoes. And he told me, you need to go home and watch that. Like now. So what I do, I make a right, I make a left, I shoot up 6-3, I make a left, I shoot up left, I make a right, I bang down 6-5, I park him up, I'll get out, I'll walk my behind the back of the crib, driveway, unlock the door, lock the gate, lock the door back, put my stuff down, put my little stuff in the freezer, refrigerator and stuff. Take off my work pants, put on my little basketball shorts, you know what I mean? My little, what they call wife beater. In Philly, they call tank tops wife beaters. Got my wife beater on, right? Because I don't want to sit down in dirty clothes, right? I said, oh. So I was about to sit down, turn that thing on, right? So I said, oh, well, let me go over here and wash these cheeks, right? Throw the towel on my shoulder, grab me some drizzlies. Bam, wife beater, right on the shoulder. Walk upstairs, jump in the water, wash him up, you know what I mean? Towel him down, come back down, put on, basketball shorts, woman beater, deodorant, sit down, cross my legs, yes, cross my legs, right in the corner, cross my legs, turn that thing on, first scene, I'm done. I'm so stuck, I'm like, what? So what happened is, right, the only reason why I was able to make that video, right, is because I had to pick my nephew up. If I didn't have to pick my nephew up, I wouldn't have made that video, y'all, because I'd still been watching it. So I go, and I mean, listen, I'm trying to get out the door, but I keep looking. So finally, I hit pause, and I shoot out, go get him. So now I'm talking to y'all. I'm telling y'all what's happening on my way home. I'm telling y'all everything, right? Get the lady, the homeless lady, I gave her $2 or something. That $2 in my thing. Sometimes I give him 5, sometimes I give him 10. Sometimes I get, like one dude, he was always right here on, what's that? That Lancaster? No, Parkside. 52nd and Parkside. See him there all the time. I gave him $50 one time. I just felt like giving him $50, so I gave it to him. You know what I mean? And people got problems like, why are you giving people that money? Because they asked for it. And my thing is, if I'm in a position to give it to them and I make money every day, why I can't give somebody money, but I can spend my money on stuff that's helping them get rich, helping them keep their foot on our neck. But I can't help one of my brothers and sisters that's in need. I don't care what you think of them. I don't care what you say they doing. You're not there with them. You don't sleep with them at night. Like, come on. I'm so sick of us judging each other. Like we all know everything. Like, whatever. But yeah. So, I slide back home, right? After I tell y'all what's popping. What happened? What happened, y'all? After I gave y'all a preview of what I saw, right? And told y'all what it was corresponding with, what happened? Our brother put it out there. He has a large platform. He put it out there. I had over 4,000 views from that one video. So that right there should tell you. That should be enough evidence right there that I haven't been doing videos that much. And all of a sudden, from the Father telling me to do something, and I did exactly what he told me to do. And then I put it out there, and our brother Big Judah put it out there, and it got spread. And I have so many comments about watching it. And my thing is, I don't want you to watch it. I want you to watch it. Watch it and listen to what they're saying. Put your mind on rewind. You know what I'm saying? So, like, when you sitting there and you listening, like them videos Judah had, this is how I did it. With all them videos Judah did, I sat there and I had them Jones mentally ready. So when I heard something that he said, I recorded it. That's what I was making y'all videos of, things that he said. He said this stuff. Most of the stuff that I made little movie clips of, that stuff Judah was saying. It's just a confirmation. Now, think about it. Go back, watch his videos, and then look at these little scenes I put up there. More than half of them scenes is confirmation on what the brother said. You know what I'm saying? So, that right there should show you that the Father has his hand in it. This is the will of the Father. We ain't got no will. We doing a job, and that's what we doing. You know what I mean? So, we have a job coming, y'all. We got to get and start studying and learning our magic. Learn it. Learn the words, because I guarantee you, most every word that has any type of power has the Father name in it. Because everything is basically calling on him and asking. It's like permission. You know? So that's something we have to do. You got old magical books and you don't really do videos, put it out there. Like, you know, give it to a brother that you know that has a lot. Give it to Judah, give it to whoever, you know, somebody. You know what I'm saying? I would rather give it to Judah than me. I'm going to be honest with you, because I don't have a large platform. But I would rather him have it because he has a large platform. And actually, he does videos better than me. He has a better way of delivering videos. I am not good at this at all. But I do it because I'm told to do it. You know what I mean? But my delivery is the worst. Y'all know? Because I forget stuff. Everything, you know, because my mind is crazy. I think of so much at one time. My mind is like a track meet. Everything's going at high speed. And you know, somebody told me that the reason why I can't go to sleep is because my mind is chaotic, right? And I need to stop it. But I have so much going on in my head. And I sit up all night. Y'all know what I do? I sit up all night trying to calculate and figure out what this is, what I'm going to do. Why is this that way? This is that, this. That's exactly what I do, y'all. Like when the Big Judah brung out the thing with the wands. Do you know 2 days straight, I was on the internet searching for stuff, trying to figure out, just trying to break it down to the most smallest, minute thing. Because once something intrigued me, I got to dissect it. And that's what I did. So that's why I said I'm gonna make my own wine. I'm not buying nothing that the devil made. I'm not doing it. And you know, I mean, you know, I get called racist all the time. I don't care. Call me what you want. I didn't steal nobody's heritage. I didn't steal nobody's family name. I didn't kill somebody's children. I didn't rape nobody's son and daughter, steal their land, and walk around with my nose stuck out like this was always mine. I never did none of that. The only thing I could be guilty of is breaking the Father's laws and not doing what he said in my former life and partially part of this life, you know, and whatever other lives. So, but I never did what they did. So I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna tell you about yourself. I'm gonna tell you who you are, and I'm gonna tell you what you're doing. And if you feel you want to call me a racist, then so the hell be it. And most of the time, it be our own people calling me them names. I don't care, cause I'm not scared of them. I'm not. I don't care. You can kill me, yeah. That's all you can do. What are you gonna do when I stand back up? Where your fear gonna be at then? On level 400? Because I'm gonna tell y'all that when we get the knowledge of our magic, spiritual magic, just like Judah said, when the Most High poured His Spirit out and you don't know how to use it, should I say it again? When the Father pour His Spirit out and you don't know how to use it. I'm going to say it again. What did Judah read? He read, when the Father pours out, or when this energy comes, and the ones that have not been doing whatever, don't know how to use it, will be burnt up. What do you think they talking about using? Using. We gotta learn our magic, y'all. We gotta learn our magic. And to be honest with it, it could just be a controlling of spiritual power. It could be just a way of controlling a powerful, I guess, an enhancement on your spirit. So we need to know these things. So we gotta get on our jobs. Let me read this part, y'all. I done went left, right, sideways, down the block, over the block, and them and these human sacrifice mess. Apart from the lane, Surik Bach, which would almost certainly have been one of these sites, there are other sacred lakes and peat bogs of Wales, Shire, and throughout the British Isles, which are likely to have been offer sites into which gifts, including sacrificed human beings, lying bastards, would have been made to the uncaring gods. See, what uncaring gods? You talking about the Most High? And He's not a god. We're the gods. He is the power. Mon, moreover, has a great number of stone heads, some of probable Iron Age date. Sometimes these have been found built face inwards into churches. Look at that. Huh? Did y'all just hear what I said? Let me say that again. So, let me just go right back to the sacrifices. To have been offering sites into gifts, including sacrificing human beings. I bet. Yeah. And they do that because they don't know what it is. So the first thing they say, oh, they were sacrificing people. Okay. Human beings would have been made to the uncaring gods. No, like how our Father cares. Uncaring gods, and it says the name Mon. Moreover, listen, has a great number of stone heads, some of probable Iron Age date. Here it is. Sometimes these have been found built face inwards into churches. One head, probably of Iron Age date, is situated some 10 miles southwest of Penman, and when I saw it, was standing on a farm wall and taken down from time to time for ritual purposes. Okay, so wait a minute. So now you have one part where he's saying he found the church built around an iron, whatever that was, statue, in or whatever what he said it was. What is it? Iron something? Hold on. Oh, iron stone head. Oh no, it's a stone head. I'm sorry, stone head. Right. So you found a church built around it, and its face is facing the wall, right? And then you got present day. Listen, he went from them building the church around one thing to present day. He tried to slide it in there real slick. Listen, right here it says Southwest in Penmine, right? And when I saw it, was standing on a farm wall and taken down from one time to time for ritual purposes. So if he saw it and it was taken down, what druids was doing that? Oh, my fault. They not even druids. So that was his people doing that. Setting up idols, putting it on the wall. Huh? Right there. You see that? This ain't the ancient druids he talking about right now. He talking about his own people. Because I think this is what, 1998 or something, I think. I forgot the date he said. But whatever date he was using, I'm talking about the in the foreword. There were no original druids around because they did what they did already. They murdered, they killed, they stole, and everything. They did what they had to do. You know what I mean? They do what was naturally done. So any druid that he's speaking of now doing a ritual, this is his people. His people doing idolatry. Yeah. Alright, so it says right here, built face inwards into a church. See, built face inwards, so the church was built around it. One head, probably of Iron Age date, is situated some 10 miles southwest of Penman. And when I saw it, was standing on a farm wall and taken down from time to time for ritual purposes. It has a deep cigarette hole in the corner of its mouth. A feature found on many Iron Age heads, and a quizzical expression. It is still the object of veneration and of rites which have long ancestry according to its guardian. It ain't no goddamn long. That's y'all bullshit. Y'all add it in. That's what it is. And if it is something of antiquity, y'all probably, I ain't even got to say all that. Y'all already know. Decimus Magnus Ausonius was born AD 310. His lifespan almost the whole of the 4th century. It was a remarkable period of peace and opportunity for pursuit of learning and all matters connected with the intellect. His father, Julius Ausonius, was a doctor, a physician, and considerable skill and talent, who interestingly could never master the Latin tongue. Presumably, he spoke in Gaulish and Greek. He was born in Baza and settled in Bordeaux, where he practiced medicine, and where his son Decimus Magnus was born. His mother seemed not to have been very close to him, but his father he held a very great affection, and his subsequent death dealt him a severe blow. Ausonius was highly educated in Bardu. Oh, I can't say this word. Barbaro. Like Devereaux, but Barbaro. Sorry, I don't know where I got the dukes and all this stuff, but whatever. Barbaro. In Greek, Latin language, and literature. So you know this is a Roman, right? Greek he had not liked, although his excellent tutors soon overcame his aversion around 320. He was sent to live with his maternal uncle, a professor at Toulouse. There's a movie. It's a kung fu movie, and it's talking about a place called Toulouse. And it's a place of learning. You know what? I think I know the movie. And there, he remained until his uncle was called to Constantinople in about 328 to become tutor to one of the sons of Constantine. The boy then returned to whatever, to continue his studies in rhetoric and of his tutors it seemed was Delphidius. Delphidius, the ill-starred son of the ex-priest of Bellius or whatever, and a descendant of the old Druids. My emphasis, you're a damn liar. Oh God, yo, you see? This just irritates my soul. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna chill on this right now. Oh man, so much stuff in here. So I'm gonna scan through this book, right? And I'm gonna find some good stuff. And I'm gonna mark it and bend the page so I can. It's a couple of them I got like this. I'm gonna do it so we can, you know what I mean? So we can drop some jewels because I'm tired. I've been up and I'm a little stinky butt to sleep. And plus, I gotta wash it. So, but I ain't got my book, so I was kind of happy. I thought somebody was in that car with it. But, so, yeah, y'all. Oh, snap. Hold on, I left the book. Can't do that. Sorry, guys. Home to me. I do not give. I don't need to play around. Oh, you're just one woman. You're blowing my mind. You hear me say, girl. Hey, come on. Come on. Yeah, so, where you at, Royal? Me and my cat is out here acting like a dang on dude. This cat is street dude. Come on, Royal, stop with the bull crap. Show you all this crazy behind cat. Look. Look at right here. Dude be tripping, man. Seriously, you think that's a straight dude. A street dude. Right, if I'm talking to somebody and he outside and like one of my friends try to like walk to the house, he ain't going for that. He is straight like try to jump on him. This cat wild. Yeah. But alright, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed that one. Alright. Shalom.